Hey guys, RTT back here from the video. Guys, today we have some interesting information. As you guys can see, Nzxt hot sales of case that looks like the Xbox Series X because it can catch fire. Now, the huge thing I made a video on the channel about it was that the Xbox Series X was actually catching fire and people were going crazy. They're like, oh my god, look at this, is smoking. Now, that was proven to be fake. It was not actually catching fire. People were just making up stuff and putting vapes underneath of it to cause the, smoke to come up. But this is actually a real thing. Now, it's the same exact design as the Xbox Series X, of course, being a rectangular design, and this is actually causing a lot of issues. A pair of screws that attach the PCI Express riser cable inside the Nzxt H1 chassis, a case that bears a strong resemblance of the Xbox One, can cause electrical short and pose a fire hazard. As a result, Nzxt has stopped selling the chassis and has advised its reseller partners to do the same. Very, very interesting. Because again, like I know, guys, this is literally coming off the heels of what we saw the Xbox Series X, being in mainstream news, being, oh my god, if you have one, it could catch fire. Now this is actually something that is an issue. Now, I actually was personally gonna buy this. When I first saw this, I was like, oh my god, this would be a great video for the channel. We can review, we can unbox it, and we can see how this actually looks. And I was actually going to pick this up, but thank god I didn't, because I'm not sure how they're going to handle people who already have it. If you already have it, do you just get to return it for a full refund? Or what's up there? As for the H1 case, it's a really nice case, but when it is not catching fire, that we reviewed the H1 in May and found it great, and not just a test PC didn't burst into ball of flames at the time. We have no idea if it was a potential fire hazard. Interesting. So it doesn't look like Nzxt has come out with a statement saying that they're going to refund people or take it back. It's kind of like, hey, you can't buy it anymore. Like, if you already had it, wow, you suck for buying that, but you can't buy it again. Okay, so according to Nzxt, the issue has affected less than 10 H1 cases so far. Having identified the problem, it is sending in repair kits to H1 owners, which contain 2 new screws that address the issue along with instructions to replace them. So, okay, so they're not giving you a refund. If you have this unit, first off, they said that it's only affected 10 so far, 10 or less. They don't know that. That's 10 that people have actually said something about, slash 10 that people have actually, realized it was a problem. There is probably millions of units out there that they don't even know about that have this issue or not, and could have this issue really, really bad, and nobody knows about it. But another thing is, so they're saying that pretty much you can't send them your broken unit, and they're not going to give you a refund. They're just going to send you screws and say, here, open up your chassis and take care of this yourself. I like Nzxt. I really do. I really like Nzxt. But I'm going to say that's a big fat L on their part. You're going to not tell the consumer, hey, send it to us for absolutely free. We'll eat the cost and we'll send it back fixed. You're going to say, instead, here's 2 screws, now do it yourself. Which a lot of people who buy these units, the reason why people buy these exact units is because they're pre-built units. You don't have to do anything about this. You don't have to fix it or upgrade it yourself. You don't have to do anything. You get this and it's already ready to go out of the box. That's why people buy these. A lot of people who buy these pre-built units do not know computers. They don't know much about computers because of the fact that all they know is literally, okay, here's the chassis, here's a computer, go plug it in and play. It's like an Xbox. It's like an Xbox or a PS5. It's the same exact thing. That's why people buy these. So to have their thing catch on fire and then say, the way we're going to fix this is we're going to send you, and they said only less than 10 units. So they're sending this out to less than 10 units. I'm guessing what they're meaning is that they're not sending this out to everyone who bought a unit. They're saying that they're sending this out to just the select few who complained about it. So there could be millions of units out there that have this issue that they're not going to fix because, God, my throat. Until you complain about it, they're not going to do anything about it. That's an L on NZXT's part. That's an L on NZXT's part. They should recall all the. I know it's going to cost some money, but they send out faulty units, and they should recall all the units and send replacements out to the people who were affected. That's my personal opinion. You tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Again, you know, if this is, it is apparently just an issue with the 2 screws. We'll see how that ends up going. Now, it's not a hard repair. It's not a hard repair. I just want to say that right now. It's not a hard repair. What is actually for them to do? Like, it's not a hard repair for anybody. But there's people who, you know, have a coffee for McDonald's and it says hot on the top, and they're like, wow, this is hot. So, and they sued, someone actually sued McDonald's for the coffee being hot. So you got to keep in mind, there's people who buy these PCs who know absolutely nothing about PCs. Like, they don't even know how to plug them in correctly. They might call up the customer service to ask how to plug it in. So keep that in mind. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.